Fun fact, I don't like fortune cookies. It has nothing to do with the video, I just wanted to point it out.
Resident Evil.
What the hell was that? I mean, he's not wrong, that's what today's video is about, but where did it come from? I'm willing to bet that when most of you think of
Resident Evil.
Thank you. When most of you think of Resident Evil, you think of zombies, monsters, gore, but I think there's a lot more to what makes Resident Evil Resident Evil. So today, my goal is to dive deep into the series to get into its unsung hero, that profound psychological horror that makes you feel the fear, not just see it. What truly makes
Resident Evil.
Okay, I get it, bro. It was funny and even a little cute the first 2 or 3 times. I think that's enough. Thanks. What truly makes Resident Evil so terrifying? It's not Nemesis, it's not the lickers, though they do help. It's not even the well-placed jump scares. It's this pervasive sense of vulnerability. How they turn something as trivial as resource management into this psychological battle. And how every single creak of a floorboard feels like a symphony of dread.
Matalo.
Any Resident Evil player who's played anything other than Resident Evil 6 will likely tell you how imperative it is to manage your items wisely, as you won't often get a lot of them. It is a gun shop, and there's no ammo in this bitch, except for the 5 rounds you gave me. I have a whopping 17 shots. The earlier entries do this particularly well, with even ammo being so limited you find yourself constantly questioning every single shot, because even at the ripe age of 9 there are 2 things that you know. A, you shouldn't be playing this game, and B, fighting a tyrant with a knife is less than ideal. The scarcity of these items does more than just piss me off, though it does that too. It creates this almost strategic anxiety. I know the direct counter to scarcity is stockpiling, and I bet you feel real smart coming up with that all by yourself, don't you? Look at you go. Unfortunately, the only place that you're going is straight to the chair and putting on your dunce hat, brother. Because you'd be wrong. You see, your inventory is very limited, and the ammo stacks don't hold as much as we'd like them to. Healing items don't stack at all, and that's not even getting in the key items you have to run around with, or the ink ribbons I have to hold onto so Chris and Jill can write their memoirs as some sort of sick punishment just because I want to save the damn game. Outside of it being really annoying, there is a very real psychological toll that wears on you when you have to choose between what to keep and what to abandon. Do I prioritize survivability? Do I prepare for a boss fight? Do I keep this book and hope that it fits into some weird statue hand that opens a path forward? Oftentimes going back to a save room isn't a viable option because you left every single zombie alive in an effort to save your shotgun shells. Ah, screw it. Drop the first aid spray. What we really need right now is more pistol ammo. And there are 2 lickers in this room. There's something truly unsettling about being alone in dark, dangerous environments with no help, knowing that every second could be your last and there's no one around to even watch you die. Even in sections where you would have some sort of support, radios are often broken, friends die, and your connection to the outside world is effectively severed. Your allies lost, your despair deepened. But sometimes you are lucky enough to encounter allies for a while. Resident Evil has 2 classes of allies in my opinion. You have those who leave a lasting impact, but their fleeting presence and eventual demise leave you feeling more empty than before, reaching a new level of solitude. Or you have the companions that make you wish you were a better person, so that you could find better companions. Do you guys recognize these sounds? How do they make you feel? Well, how do you feel now? Sound design is one of the most criminally underrated parts of gaming as a whole, but I feel that is especially apparent when you imagine what a game like Resident Evil would be like without the subtle creaks, the groans, and the unsettling ambient noises that are constantly playing on your paranoia. To this day, I still hear Nemesis yelling stars when it's too dark out. If I see a Doberman, I immediately think of 2 dogs busting through mansion glass from my first foray into the world of Resident Evil. The sound of a locked door playing for what seems like every damn door. Speaking of doors, I gotta give props to the level designers here. These maps are often so intricately interconnected and they're littered with cryptic notes that are just perfect little bits of foreshadowing. They're often so detailed or dark enough they build anticipation and unease without a single threat being present. Decaying mansions, bloodstained labs, creepy experimental chambers, dark forests.
Take a look at this. Oh my God. It's forest.
It's awful.
The visual storytelling presented to us is so expertly crafted that it screams horror without ever making a single sound. When you have these visual and auditory elements working in tandem, it exposes what, for my money, is the most dangerous enemy you'll face in this series. Now, I'm not a confident man. I feel like that much is clear when you see any photo of me.
Brother, ugh.
However, Resident Evil has this innate ability to somehow inject me with even more self-doubt. I don't know if it's through the use of constant threats or the lack of clear objectives, but I always find myself questioning my own decisions. Which would be fine if that were the end of it. But do they always have to take it a step further and make my trash brain question my own sanity? Did I just hear my house door open? Am I crazy? Nemesis isn't real, right? None of this is helped by the in-between. The soft music of a safe room? Bullshit. This isn't a reprieve. It's a strategic moment of quiet tension that allows my paranoia to fester before the next deadly encounter. The psychological dread is so effective that on multiple occasions it has stayed with me long after I turn the game off, which should piss me off beyond belief because, quite frankly, I have enough damn trauma. But honestly, it's just an effective testament to the masterful design, so I kinda just have to take this L. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Kinda like I said last time, this format of video is really new to me, so I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Click that bell, I don't know, whatever YouTubers do nowadays. And while I still hopefully have your attention, why don't you tell me what you think the scariest thing in this series is? Again, thank you so much for checking out this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.